Hello makers and creators, I'm Catherine Harris with Sheer Stitchery, and if you're new here, I do sewing and DIY tutorials each week. This week, I wanted to share with you a super quick make. It is the headband from Rebecca Page, and it comes with a bow knot version, a twist version, as well as just a regular version. And then it also comes in a variety of widths. And I did make the smaller version, which actually, if I pop it outside of my ears, it could actually be just like a cute little hairband. But I did mine in a sweater knit because it is crazy cold here in Canada, and it's something to keep my ears nice and warm while I walk my puppy Millie. I think I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to interline it with fleece because this sweater knit, though it is so cute and matches my jacket just perfectly, it doesn't provide the warmth that I need here in Canada, which I should have known better, but when I saw it in the fabric shop, I knew I needed to make the headband with it. So let's get on to that tutorial.
Bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum.
So to start, you are going to take your pattern piece and you're going to fold it right sides together. And I've just used clips since it is super stretchy, and then you're going to stitch, leaving a couple inch gap at the top because we need to be able to turn this later. Now we're going to turn it right side out, and then we are going to match up the short ends and we are going to stitch them together. So I'm just going to use my handy little clips that I primarily use for quilting, but they are very handy when it comes to knits. So I'm just going to go around this circle here and get it clipped, and then we're going to stitch and serge that so it's nice and stretchy. Don't forget to use a stretch stitch. Next, I am just folding in the seams here because we want to close up this seam. You could stitch it with your machine, but you're going to see that. So rather than doing that, we are going to do a ladder stitch or a blind stitch. So I'm just holding this closed with some clips because you can't really press knits, and I am coming in with my needle and thread. First I'm going to bury the knot, and then I'm going to do the ladder stitch. I do have a video, I will link it down below, as well as have a card here if you want a little bit more in-depth tutorial on how to do a ladder stitch. Next up, we are done the band. If you're doing the plain band, this is where you will stop, but I decided to do the bow band. So we're going to create the little knot, and we're going to place this right sides together and stitch along the long end here. And then we are going to wrap it around our headband, just like so. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to fold in the pieces here because we need to stitch them closed. So we're just going to fold in either end, and then put our clips on, and then we're going to do the same ladder stitch to close this up, just as we did on the rest of the headband. And so we're just going to stitch across there, and here it is, nice and complete and ready to wear.
And there you have it, a super quick and easy project that you can make either as a hair accessory, as long as it's a stretch knit fabric that might coordinate with some of your outfits that you're making, or if you live in a colder climate like I do, you can use it for its intended use, which is an ear warmer when you're out walking or skiing. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. Until next time, makers, let's get our sewspiration on.